Today is Friday, October 14. I'm Pastor Anthony, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Today our text comes from Psalm 115. Not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name be the glory, because of your love and faithfulness. Why do the nations say, "Where is their God?" Our God is in heaven. He does whatever he pleases. But their idols are silver and gold, made by human hands. They have mouths but cannot speak, eyes but cannot see. They have ears but cannot hear, noses but cannot smell. They have hands but cannot feel, feet but cannot walk, nor can they utter a sound with their throats. Those who make them will be like them, and so will all who trust in them. That's Psalm 115, verses 1 through 8. I think that this psalm, along with a couple selections from Isaiah and Jeremiah, remains some of the best biblical commentary on smartphones. I was struck by that fact when I came across the lines of this psalm while reading Marshall McLuhan's Understanding Media a while back. He was well known for his commentary on media and communications through the 60s. He even got a Heritage Minute made about him not that long ago. Less well known, however, is the fact that he was a convert to Christianity, daily reading from the Bible in all 6 or 7 of the languages that he knew, the same passage from 6 or 7 different translations of the Bible. No surprise, then, that little scripture verses pop up curiously here and there in his works. Psalm 115 was one of those passages. McLuhan famously said, "The medium is the message." And while explaining that riddle, attempting to suggest that the built world of technology in which we live has more to say about the philosophy we come up with and the lives we lead than our ability for free and independent thought might lead us to believe. While he was doing that, he tossed out a quote from verse 8 of our psalm, saying that those who make them will be like them. In other words, the things that we build and place our trust in are the very things that we ourselves grow more and more like. So, we've created these smartphones with camera eyes, microphone ears, and speaker mouths, all of which do really seem to see, hear, and talk. But while they promise to see and hear the whole world and all the people we care about and keep us connected to all these things and people all the time, in actuality, they leave us more lonely and disconnected than we were without them. In search of life through a screen, we actually become less like the living things we are, and more like the dead things that our devices are. Like the silver and gold, the diodes and transistors, the screens and wires that make up these lifeless little rectangles of ours. It's important, then, to account for what we build and for what we place our trust in. When it comes to this conversation about idolatry, others have swapped the word trust and used the word worship instead. So, we are what we worship, or we are what we love. If our love, trust, and worship is given to our screens, our sports, our entertainment, our identity, our career, or even our relationships with family or friends, then our life is patterned on something dead or dying, fallen and fleeting. Even the best of our human relationships still fit that category. These are idols, and all of them will eventually break the hearts of their worshipers, us. And so the psalm invites, right off the top and through to the end, a radical shift in our trust and worship from idols to the living God. He is the only true source of life. And he does whatever he pleases. He is not subject to us, nor can he be so readily controlled or manipulated like the little black box in our hands. A life patterned on him is the only means to life. Because those who place their trust in God will also become like him. It works both ways. And our life's goal is indeed to be conformed to our God in the image of his Son, Jesus Christ, in whose image we were created. But it starts by naming and surrendering our idols so that we might trust in him and him alone. So as you take that journey, go with God's blessing. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness and protect you through the storm. May he bring you home rejoicing at the wonders he has shown you. May he bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.